All right, welcome back to the channel. Can you do any better investing? This is part of the Can You Do Any Better Investing Network. We are an educational channel and we talk about all things investing. Now, I am not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. Having said that, I'm going to give you my thoughts today. I'm going to do a video on Bitcoin. And I rarely do Bitcoin videos, but I see something happening today, and I felt like I wanted to get it out there and see if it might be a good sign for things to come. So do me a favor, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell if you want notifications on when more videos come out. We appreciate all of your input. You can leave your comments below. Let me know what you think about Bitcoin. A few things are happening here that are coming together at once that lead me to believe we could possibly be entering a nice run-up in Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin is, as you all know if you're watching this, highly volatile. Wild swings happen here. I believe we're still in the middle of a bull market. I think we're nowhere near the top, but I'm gonna do a little technical analysis, which I don't normally do, but I want to show I really think we've set a bottom. We've set some support points, and I think there's a case to be made that we are headed up. So I want to show you that case. So here we go. Okay, so this is about a 6-month chart on Bitcoin. So I wanted to bring this up and just talk about a few things to show. I think we really have, everybody, there's been a lot of fear in the market, the wild swings in Bitcoin, and everybody is wondering, where's the bottom? When's the bottom? Where is it going? Is there going to be a crypto winter we keep hearing about? So I'm going to show you my opinion of this chart because I think it looks pretty clear to me. This is the last 6 months. So this red line right here is somewhere in the neighborhood of $30,500. So you'll see back before this whole bull market really got rolling, it kind of tested this line once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. It did dip a little bit below it a few times, but this kind of established a benchmark here at 30,000. Once it got beyond that, it stayed there so far forever, because when you get to here, we've come back down. So if you look at these candles, and I know that actually, if we were looking at a 5-minute candle or a 15-minute candle, they'd go a little lower than this. But on the 4-hour candles, which is how I like to look at charts, so this is zoomed in. Now this is like the last month. Here is the first time. So this is this 30,000-ish line right here. You'll see it touches it, actually gets right down and touches the line right here, retests it here, and then retests it again here. That's 3 times that we tested this bottom. It held on big volume over here, you'll see. If you're asking me, I think the bottom is in. Could we go retest that again for a 4th time? I suppose we could, but that looks to me like a very strong line of support for Bitcoin. So what's the next line? I have a purple line here at around 35,000. If you look at the last month, other than a few times where we tested the bottom, we've been trading between this 35,000 and this 40,000, about 40,000, 41,000 actually. We kind of dipped below it here, we tested above it here, we hit the line here, we almost hit the line here, and now here we are again, right back at the line. So this is kind of a key point. What I want to show is right above this, so this is like 41,000. Between 41,000 and 42,500, that is this area right here. You will see Bitcoin has never really traded in this area. It's kind of passed through there on the way up. It's passed through there on the way down. This whole line right here. Now, going from here back to the beginning of time, it never traded in this because this is its first all-time high. So once it hit that, it tested it. It ran right through it here. It ran right through it on the way back down. It tested it one more time. So that's the first thing that I think I'm going to say. If we can hold this 40,600-ish and break above it, it seems to me like there's going to be a run up from 41 to like 42,500, where this purple line is right here. And you can see this has played support several times as well. And from here, there's not a lot going on. So I think if we can get above this line, and again, I'm expecting we either retest this line and fail, or if we can break through it, I think we just pass right through this neutral zone here between 41,000 and 42,500, and we go up from there. So I could see a nice bull run, maybe all the way up to 50,000. Don't know. We could set new points in between. We got a spot over here in 48,000 area that looks like, 47, 48,000 that maybe we need to retest that. Now I'm going to really zoom in. This is the last few days of trading. These two marks here are from June 13th to June 16th. So, I mean, this is a pretty standard issue looking bull flag. And I'll tell you, when I drew that, it had not yet done this. So this afternoon, Bitcoin popped up to over 41,000 briefly. And then it pulled back down inside the triangle. And in fact, it went and tested the very bottom of the triangle here. So it seems to be trading within this. Now, by the time you guys are watching this, it is the future. And this will have played out one way or the other. But I expect before the end of this, which is, tonight, I expect this to break up or down. Obviously, the third possibility is we start to consolidate here and go sideways for a while, which would also, in my opinion, be bullish. If we're holding our ground at 40,000, and it's dipped down to this line here is around 39,551. So, in short term, over the last 3 days, this has been turned in from a line of resistance into a line of support. So we've been above this ever since. So if we can stay above that, and it is fluctuating up and down, even as in the time I prepped and made this video, it went from 39.7 to 40,100. Let's just take a peek right now. It's at $40,037 right now. So you can see it's hanging out. It's really hanging out at this $40,000. Oh, here it is right here, $40,063. So I guess we got three possibilities. We're gonna get to the end of this triangle one way or the other. To me, this looks like a bull flag, and I don't love pattern analysis because if you look at things long enough, you can find almost every pattern that you want. But to me, this one really jumped out as kind of a traditional bull flag, and just the general momentum. Bitcoin's been on the Elon roller coaster. He loved it, he didn't love it. So part of what's happened, wild up and down swing in Bitcoin, has been due to Elon Musk. He was actually the initial catalyst back in, I believe, February, that launched Bitcoin past $40,000 for the first time ever. He then kind of backtracked and raised some concerns about the mining industry, the types of energy that they were using, and he's looking for them to convert to more clean energy. So I won't get too deep into that. There's actually some companies that are doing a phenomenal job on that. They have all clearly addressed it, especially since his tweet a few weeks back. Almost all the North American miners have come out and talked about, here's how green we are right now. Here's what our plans are in the future. They've created a committee. So I think, they're heading in the right direction. So a few days ago on Sunday, Elon Musk basically said, as soon as the Bitcoin miners get around 50% clean energy, Tesla will start accepting Bitcoin again. Once again was the catalyst to jump back up to 40,000, which was where Elon Musk jumped this thing up to the first time around several months ago. So here we sit a few days later. We've held our ground at 40,000, which is critical. So, the longer we go sideways, the more consolidation there is. That's very bullish. I'm expecting to see some upside here. I invest in the Bitcoin mining stock. You want to check out my last video. It was on a Canadian company called Hut 8, stock ticker HUT. They just uplisted today to the NASDAQ. So I did a video on that and kind of let you know what they're doing. I'm going to do more videos on the mining companies, but I wanted to take a minute and actually talk about the underlying asset, which is Bitcoin, because all these mining companies, obviously, where Bitcoin goes is where they will go. So that's what I'm looking at. Let me know. Please leave your comments below. Hopefully this video ages well. You know, I don't like going out on a limb. Nobody can. It's so hard to tell what happens in the next one day or 1 week, but it just seemed like a lot of things were lining up very nicely for a nice push up in Bitcoin. So, you know, if I'm right, give me a thumbs up. Either way, remember to please like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. We'll keep talking about Bitcoin and all other things investing. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.